Hey folks, that's right, it's Repurposed week, so what are these dumpsters doing? Most of us walk by these dumpsters and think, man, get this out of here. I'm gonna introduce you to a couple right here locally in Atlantic Beach that decided to jump into the dumpster and make a business out of it. All right, there we go. Here's the craft shop. How you doing?
Doing great.
Chris, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Chris Tanner, owner, proprietor, or CFO, right?
That's right, Chief Frame Operator.
Chief Frame Operator. And what's really cool is you guys have made a lucrative business out of taking things that people would otherwise be filling a landfill with and repurposing them and giving them a new life.
Yeah, absolutely. This was it was done out of necessity when the recession hit back in 2008.
What were you doing then?
I was doing residential mortgages.
Necessity, but not exactly a creative release.
Wow, to compare the two.
He said he's the chief frame officer.
He is.
So, but who's the boss here in the office?
I think we all know the answer to that question.
Very true.
This stuff, you can see all the distress, all the mold and everything. This would normally just be sitting in landfills, and this is a beautiful piece of...
That would go into a landfill. We were driving back to our house for lunch today, and there was a pile of wood by the side of the road, and there's not one pile of wood we drive by that we don't look at. Yeah.
What was the kind of creative impetus to use reclaimed wood that had a previous life?
Well, we were initially using new wood, and we were trying our best to try and make it look old. I mean, it looked okay, but there's nothing that can possibly be the real thing. This is some frames that didn't make the cut that go out to our stores. For some reason, this isn't looking quite as good as it should. So how are you with a staple gun?
Yeah, great with a staple gun.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Where you want one?
Right in the middle.
Well,
Bingo. So what are you doing next week? You open between,
that works.
Get in by 8?
By 8? That 8 a.m.? Yeah, that'd be
Second shift, 8 p.m. How about that?
I can do the 8 p.m. shift. You guys have a happy hour beforehand? For somebody like me, you know, a local, want to get something that's made here out of Jacksonville, how do people locally, how do they get your stuff?
Yeah, best thing to do is to look us up on Facebook. Just look up Beach Frames in Facebook, and you'll see all our updates that are coming up, new product introductions, and then our warehouse sales. We've actually got one coming up in March as well. So
warehouse sale.
Check us out there, and yeah.
The public comes into the warehouse.
Yep.
This is the best, right? Are these all your kids?
They are.
You know what? They're the best sellers of our products.
They're your models. That's kind of child labor. Does that apply when they're your own blood? I mean, they're beautiful, and you can see when they're younger, very authentic. You're starting to see as they get a little older, I think they're starting to understand that they're a model.
They are starting to ask that. They're wanting to get some royalties for them, but when they want a new surfboard.
You guys are another example of taking something that would otherwise sit in a landfill forever and giving it a new life. I appreciate that. So from everybody around the world, thank you.
Great, thank you.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
This is good stuff. Beach Frames, check them out here. Straight out of First Coast, and this frame will be straight out of First Coast News. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a picture of me and Lou Turner, my best friend, right here, and give this to him. This is for you, Lou.